Diwali is my favorite festival. Same sweets revolving around the whole, and I still till date I always sit on that seat. Gave up and I said like I don't have more money left. Of course, Goa as always has been kind, uh, very welcoming, and a lot of flashbacks of memory. Apparently, I met my wife Ivana in Goa. So when we moved there, it was initially a lot of those flashbacks, when we were dating. So this place has always been special to us. So great to be back, and always loved Goa. Be it for Christmas, because the way the people celebrate here, not just football, the way they celebrate life. I think you can experience it on every street, on every corner. Diwali is my favorite festival since I was a kid. Uh, Always enjoyed the whole month, I would say, the Dashera leading up to Diwali and the Ram Leela. When we were in Chandigarh, I remember, if I could share this story, when we were kids, we will finish our homework, finish our dinner, then with my mother, we and my brothers so we used to live in sector 22, so there's just few kilometers ahead there was a parade ground where they used to do this Ram Leela, where they show the whole story of Ramayana. And we all go as a family, wear the shawls, my mom wear a shawl, and all the kids from the street, we would go all together, eat peanuts there, sit down on the floor and watch the whole Ram Leela there, and then buying that bow and arrow, that bhala, and everyone acting as if someone is Hanuman, someone is, like other, and then celebrate the Dashera, then leading up to the Diwali. So this whole month is really have really fond memories when we were kids. It used to be my favorite time. Of course, when you grow up, you have certain duties, so you cannot always really celebrate it with your family. Even luckily last year I was very happy my parents could fly over and we did celebrate it together in Bangalore. So, and this year we moved to Goa, and it's going to be the first Diwali of my beautiful daughter Ilana. So really looking forward to it, and very happy that we would be together, because most of the Diwali since I turned a professional player, I've been mostly alone or at work. So really looking forward to this Diwali. As it always say, it's the family time and brings a lot of joy and happiness. The reason why I said it was one of my favorite festivals when I was a kid was because you will get unlimited sweets when we were kids. I remember in the street where we used to live in sector 22. So I don't know if you do it in Kerala or Goa or not, but in our place we would go to each house in our neighborhood and we would take a plate of sweets, give to them, and they give a plate of sweets back. So it's just like same sweets revolving around the whole community, but you could taste every sweet. But yeah, it was the best moment, man, with the food. But I think that's the joy about festivals, when you all come together as a community, as a nation. Yeah, but now as a professional footballer, even if you crave a lot of things, it's funny when we were kids. When I was a kid, I was like, I want to become a professional footballer, succeed in life, and make money, so I can buy whatever I want to eat. And now by God's grace, you have the money, but you don't want to buy all the things which you wanted to buy when you were kids, because then you think, oh, you're going to get fat or whatever. But luckily my wife, she recognized this thing, that the way I was eating was very bland and was very tasteless, because I don't eat gluten, I don't take sugar, I don't take lactose. So it's a very boring diet as per my wife. So she started experimenting with a lot of this gluten-free, sugar-free, dairy-free cakes and all, and so she keeps me happy in that way. There are three greatest cooks in the world I've met. First is my mom, second is my wife Ivana, and third is my mother-in-law. And whatever they cook is delicious, and it's always brings great memories. And But yeah, the favorite foods, so many, man. I remember my mom used to make this halwa. It's called aate ka halwa hota hai. So there is something like suji halwa also, gajar halwa, which also she makes great. But she used to make this aate ka halwa. And my mom used to work, so Monday to Saturday she'll be working. And so it would line up for the whole weekend. Whole week I would be like, Mom, please, next Sunday you have to make this, you have to make this. She'll give me a schedule for the whole week that everything I have to do correct, be the good boy, do my homework well, sing songs in front when the other aunties are there in the society. I would sing songs to other aunties. I remember they used to play this कोई numbers वाला game होता tambola or something. Auntie used to play. I have to sit there, say the numbers, sometimes dance as well for all the aunties there. And I will do all this thing, and then on the Sunday my mom will make that halwa, and it was all worth it. So yeah, that halwa has really special memories because my mom made sure I did proper work of 6-7 days to earn that once. And then my brothers will eat 80% of it, and they will come with their big muscles because I was very lean back in the days, and they became giants, and they still eat 80-85% of it, and I will only get 10-15%, but it was worth it, man. So the halwa used to be one of my favorites back in the days. If I could arrange everything, or if I had the power, I would bring my whole family and my wife's family over here to celebrate it together. But that cannot be done because everyone have their duties and work is on. But I'm really happy to be in Goa and to celebrate my daughter's first Diwali, because Diwali for us is the biggest festival, and just want to show her all the lighting things. My wife often says that when she'll grow up, she'll ask you 1,000 questions. What was this? Why was Diwali happening? Why do you light up the house? What did Sri Ram did? Or what was this and that? And I say I'm looking forward to it because I want to tell her every single story, every mythical story, or everything I want to tell her. So this I look forward to, and for now she won't understand much, so she will only see the colors and the diyas, how to light it up, and how the whole family comes together in decorating the house, and just the vibe of it. Now one thing also I miss, of course my mom will be on the video call because she can't come, but the prayers which we do when we all sit together, and the prayers when we start, before we start eating the sweets and all. So those prayers, I'm really want my daughter to experience it. Each year it's going to get more beautiful and more exciting. I've been away from home since I became professional at the age of 18. I almost 12 seasons in India, and I think half of them, almost I think 70-80% of them, I've always been with my teammates, be it in Kerala Blasters or the national team or in my league days, or now for example I'll be with the FC Goa. So I've spent more Diwalis with my teammates, and it's so beautiful when we speak as a team. I never refer as when we're in the dressing room or whenever we are together. I never refer to it as teammates. I always refer them, even when I speak in the group, always brothers. Because it's a cliche only, but it is true. Most of the year I'm going to spend is with them. So they're actually my first family here. It's beautiful, man, how one sport brings everyone together and gives comfort to each other. Yes, I have a family here. And when then you celebrate such festivals, be it Diwali or the Christmas, and just makes the unity even more beautiful and more stronger. I think not just in my life, I think everyone who is in this house right now, plus everyone in this world has had moments where they feel the darkness or the bad times have overcome, or life is too hard, life is too unfair, and everything seems very tough and very heavy. I think everyone has experienced it, and I am no different. I have many moments like that, but I've always called them moments the best days of my life. I've never regarded the struggles, the hardships as the tough time in my life. I've always believed they were the best days because what they taught me, what they made me, without them days I won't be who I am today. And there shouldn't be any comparison in terms of who's suffered more. And I say it again just so that people understand it again. There shouldn't be any comparison ever when there's a race in between people and they say, I've suffered more than you, I've suffered more than you. I think it's pointless and shouldn't be like that. And I remember, since you said this, because this was around that time when I was coming back home. I think November, it was post Diwali. This is 2000, forget the year, I think 11 or 12, I think when I was 17 something. So when I have the famous time when I was in, I think a lot of people know it, when I was in Calcutta, when I went for them trials, and I think I wasn't good enough, and clubs didn't see in me my potential or whatever. But the story behind it, the time which I really felt, because there was a time even the third division club had said no to me, and I had that moment which I will share later, when I was on that one place where I had doubts about my belief, about my faith, and about my existence. But I let it be. Then I just decided whatever money I could get here and there. So I went, I took a train, and I just wanted to be home. And I think that's where you feel comfort, where you feel when life is too hard, your parents, your brothers will always love you anyway. And I felt I just needed to be home, and so I borrowed some money here and there in Calcutta, thanks to them friends. I got the ticket and I went on this 2-day journey to Chandigarh. Had very limited money because I knew the train was still Ambala actually. From Ambala I had to go to Chandigarh by bus, and I had already felt very lost. I was like, because I had left school, I joined a call center before going to Calcutta, but then I felt the call center was taking too much of my time because I was unpaid and I had to do that training for 2 months. So I left that job also, and I just felt like I'm gonna go focus in football only. And then when you get rejected even by the third division, and then you start doubting your whole existence and what's life gonna offer you ahead, and then you feel the darkness is winning maybe. And when I was coming back in the train, had all them thoughts, and I was hungry, and I think I remember I had some 48 to 50 rupees left in my pocket, but I knew I had to buy the bus ticket also from Ambala. And so we were in the sleeper class, and you know how sleeper classes are, like a lot of people, and I saw them people eating there nicely, good food. I was 17, 18-year-old kid, hungry as anything. I just wished, because they were eating those round things, you know, like pakodas or the vadas, whatever it is. And I just, you know, like those moments when you want people to offer you, like, would you like to have one? And I would just literally grabbed it without even giving a second chance. But I didn't get to eat it. But of course, you know, you don't want to feast on somebody else's lunch or dinner. Yeah, so I stayed up like that. I remember I bought those chanas, I think of 3-4 rupees for the boiled kala chana hota na, because when you eat it and you drink water over it, it swells up in your stomach, so you feel heavy for longer. So I bought those for 3-4 rupees and I ate them. Then I went there and I drank lots of water because I wanted them to swell up in my stomach so you don't feel hungry. So that's what I did for the 1.5 2-day journey, and I still have them thoughts in my mind like what's life's gonna offer me ahead. And then I reached Ambala. I remember the ticket was 44 rupees then, and I was 1 rupee short. So I sat at the corner seat. Apparently I still sit on the same bus seat. It's the second last seat on the window side, because at that seat, I don't know why, I just sat on that seat when I was in that bus, and I wish I could meet that guy again, the bus conductor. So I sat in the bus, and the bus started rolling, and the conductor, comes for tickets and all, and I was on this seat, and I still till date, I always sit on that seat, be it national team or be it my club level. And the guy came and he said like, money for the ticket, and I just gave him, he counted, it's like 1 more rupee. And I was exhausted, I was as hungry as anything. And I just gave up and I said like, I don't have more money left. And that's it. And he looked at me and he just said nothing. He just walked back. It may be just 1 rupee, but that guy just gave me hope. I don't know why. It's just, but yeah, that's the whole point, And I'm not saying that this is being really tough on me. People will have 10,000 times more tough times than me, but that's why I said there shouldn't be any comparison. But whatever life throws at you, no matter how dark it gets, no matter how tough it gets, believe in your family, believe in God, believe in your work, and eventually the good will always overcome the dark. And that's the whole beauty of Diwali. It's the whole beauty of being a human. That's the whole beauty of being in a community, being as a family. And I'm glad those things happen. It's just one of the instances which I shared, because that showed me the benefit or the result of not giving up, keep believing in the good, that eventually it will work out for you. And here we are, nice sea view. So that's the dark losing over the good for me. From the Jhingans and the Pavlovas, wishing you all a very happy Diwali. Enjoy with your family, spread love, eat a lot of sweets, and have a great time and make great memories. Happy Diwali, everyone.